This is what should work. Okay, strength. They have the strength. I'm almost getting that. Last time I could do this without being in the way. I'm almost getting not to be concerned about making the wrong choice, because even if they don't make the optimal choice, they have the strength to see it through, and it will just be a learning experience and on their life's journey. And then the next card that I'm getting is, I'm just going to move this out of the way, is the playfulness card. For them to enjoy the process, even if it's stressful and it's difficult to work out what the best thing is to do. If they enjoy the process, they're more likely to actually come up with the right solution, if that makes sense. Karen, let's just see one more card from Grandpa George. And he wants this one. One more card from Grandpa George. Let's see. One more card from Grandpa George. And it is adversity. See, this, I got this idea about strength, and whatever happens, they have the strength to see it through. And that's what it says. See the gifts in the challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. And so I'm getting almost he's saying life is not supposed to be easy. And this is a learning opportunity. I know that's probably not the answer you wanted, but there you go. There's something for them to learn. Maybe their relationship gets stronger through the time of trying to work it out and trying to figure it out. So he's not giving us the answer. The answer is they have the strength within them to figure it out. Okay, so let me just see. Munchie, crap, forgot to ask my question. Munchie, ask your question. Oh, wow. What an amazing super chat, Munchie. Thank you so much. That's amazing. You're too kind. So can one of the mods just type in that the stream is cutting in and out, and I am recording it on a second device? Okay, God, you might not be able to hear me. I am recording on a second device, and will post that after the live. Okay, Munchie. My daughter is starting to have dreams about someone passes, like I have. Is that our guide telling us? Can you type that question again, Munchie? I'm not really getting the question. My daughter's starting to have dreams? Oh, dreams. Then someone passes, like I have. Is that our guide's telling us? So are you saying, Munchie, that she dreams about somebody passing and then they do? Or she dreams about somebody and then they pass? Is that... Can you clarify, my love? Anyway, I'm going to start the reading. Munchie, if you can clarify that question. So your daughter is starting to have dreams and then someone passes. I hope I've got the right end of the stick. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm getting that your question is, you sometimes dream about a person and they pass, and now your daughter is also dreaming about somebody and then they pass, and you want to know, is that your guides telling you? Okay, Munchie, breakthrough. Okay, tell us more, tell us more. Guides, tell us about Munchie's question. Munchie's asking about being guided in dreams. Let us see. Breakthrough. I'm getting this is definitely a breakthrough from the other side. This is definitely your spirit guides and your daughter's spirit guides talking to you in dreams. They're breaking through from the other side. It's because when you're sleeping, the barrier between our world and the next is less pronounced. Planning. So, okay. Tell us more. Tell us more about the planning card. I'm getting almost that it's a way for you to be prepared. Transformation. Remember always that those that pass are transformed. They're not actually dead. Wow. Let me see. Munchie, if you want to add anything to your question, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep. Adventure. Yeah, I'm getting that the guides are saying to you that when this happens, Munchie, it's to remind you and your daughter that the life is not... The people who are passing are going on to an amazing adventure, and they're transformed. They're not gone. They're not gone from our lives. They're not gone from our world. Well, they're gone from our world, but they're very, very close to you. Yeah, and in the dream state, they can activate the communication with you. And it's interesting to know that people's souls can communicate with us when we're asleep, and that can be people who've passed on or people who are still alive. Exuberance, yeah. So when they pass, they're moving on to the next world. That's really what it is. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why some of you are having a problem hearing me, but I am double recording it, so I will put it up. Yeah, I have jumped to Munchie's question because when people do a donation to me, I jump to their question. So Pamela, I haven't missed your question. I haven't lost your question. I will go back and answer it. I just do, if people have paid, then out of respect for their gift to me, I read their question as soon as I can. Reflection, Munchie. I'm getting that they really want you to reflect on the lives they've had, not on the fact that they're not physically here with you. Interesting. It definitely is. I don't know if it's your guides or if it's the person's soul themselves. Let's ask that question. Are these dreams, are they from the guides or are they from the people's souls themselves? Fertility and creativity. I'm getting from that is that we're all interconnected. So you could view it as it's from the guides, or you could view it as it's from those people's souls themselves. It's kind of from spirit in a way which interconnects all of us. Oh, and it helps you to build resilience. So although that lady looks concerned, it's nothing to be concerned about. It's a gift. Okay, let's see. Any other messages for Munchie? Munchie or her daughter? Or his daughter? Munchie, I think you're a girl. I'm not sure. Let's see. Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Joy, love, and good fortune await. So that's very much when you receive these dreams, it's a very positive energy. It's about reminding you that everybody will be together again in the future, in the next life. But it's also about encouraging you how interconnected we all are. and definitely it is a gift that can run in family lines. So yes, in answer to your original question, whether it was the spirits talking, spirit talking, absolutely. Is that our guides telling us? Yeah. If you want to look at it as your guides or as the person's soul, everybody's interconnected. So yes, they want me to do one of these. Your guides are always with you, and let's see, there's two that are coming out here. Be balanced and strong, self-aware. With that's beautiful. Wisdom comes from life lessons and experience. There you go. Wisdom comes from life's lessons and experiences. And I'm getting almost with this card here, you and your daughter in this world, spirit guides in the next world, always very close to each other. You might not see them, but they're always in your heart. See how he's touching his heart. Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you again for your generosity, Munchie. I really, really do appreciate you even just being here, but your generosity is also very much appreciated. Okay. I think I answered everything you had to say. Yeah, Pamela, everybody's question gets passed when somebody makes a donation, and then I go back. So now I'm going back to see the questions. Where was I? Okay. I did Karen Grandpa question. Pamela, you are up next, Pamela DeMarco. Hi, sweetheart. Hi to you too, Pamela. Lovely to have you back. And I'm being told I need to shuffle while I read the questions. Here's the deck. Right, Pamela, may I ask a question? If so, may I ask what you see in my energy or special animal? Thank you. Oh, Pamela, wonderful question. Let's see, Pamela's energy. Pamela's energy. And I might need to get this. Freedom was on the bottom of the deck. Oh, love. Love was also on the bottom of the deck. But my eye is drawn to this deck over here. Love will set you free. I'm not sure, but your soul is definitely filled with love. If you turn your back on a situation or a person because they're holding you back or they're very negative, it's freedom. It's not a bad thing. It's not something negative. But when you look with the eyes of love and you are so filled with love, you will have the freedom to make the right decisions in your life. Whoo! There we go, Pamela. The energy of prosperity is with you. But remember, sanctuary, it's important to refill your energy, refill your cup, so to speak. So when things get difficult, it's important to have the balance between working hard and having some downtime. The bee spirit it's about hard work, it's about working smart, but the prosperity is not only about money, it's about, this is the potential for your life. It's about having a soul that is so attractive that when you're in balance, people will be attracted to you. People will want to be in your energy. And look at that. Turquoise. The presence and wisdom of the heart are one with a shamanic spirit. You are very much... Oh, let me show the bee one to my second camera. You are very much a spiritual being. A spiritual being. Wow, such purity and love, such purity and love in your energy field. Wow. Yeah, I wish I could come and hang out with you for a, go for a cup of coffee or go for a walk or something. This energy is so beautiful. It's like, oh, I wish we were in the same place and we could be really good friends. That's how I'm reading this energy. Pamela, I hope that is of some use to you. Oh, and let's get you a spirit animal as well, Pamela. Let me see. I just want to pop back down to the bottom. See how we're doing with the sound. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Just got to go back up to... What is happening? Oh, here we go. Pamela says, whenever I go outside in the sun, I'm reminded of what you said about my mom being here and that the sunlight shines on me and the warmth I get is her energy. Oh, I'm so glad about that, Pamela. So glad about that. Yeah, and I'm just feeling your mother's presence very strongly as I read your words there, Pamela. Let's find out what is the spirit animal that is with you. And now remember, spirit animal can be with you for a certain time in your life, or it can be with you ongoing throughout your whole life. And I'm getting the spirit animal here is good luck. Oh, wonderful. You are a bright energy. That's what I got from you. And maybe that's why the sun, why your mother comes to you as the energy of the sun, because you are a bright energy. So she's reflecting back to you what you're reflecting out into the world. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and comfortable you. Oh, colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Oh, wow. That just sums up all the other cards that I got for you. Amazing, amazing. Let's see what else. Let me see. Alrighty. Love the Queen. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Does my deceased sister, who died on our holiday together in 2017, blame me in any way for her death? Oh, love the Queen. How difficult that is. How difficult that is. Spirit animal here for you is Giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. And I'm getting that this is really very much a message from your sister saying that she loves you with grace. Stand tall in your self-worth. Rise, that was it. Rise above earthly matters. She absolutely does not, 100% does not blame you at all, because she has now risen above earthly matters. And the question about what happened on your holiday, that was an earthly matter. And I'm getting almost that it was her time to go, and she would have gone anyway. So definitely don't think about her in an earthly way, because people on earth might think about blaming somebody for a death, but that is not how she feels, and that's not how it is in the spirit world. So very strong. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. She hopes that this reading will be a breakthrough to you for once and for all, to put that behind you. Absolutely 100%. It was her time, and there's nothing that you could have done to have prevented it or changed things, or She really hopes that this message today will be a breakthrough. And she wants you to claim your power back. She wants you to claim your power back. And remember the power of her love. The power of her love for you would break through any issues or difficulties or arguments or anything that you'd had through, any difficulties you might have had in life. Her love for you is so powerful that it would break through those issues. So if her human self might have had a tendency to blame you for something or something like that, the power of her love for you is so strong that she hopes that it will break through to you, that there's absolutely nothing further you could have done, and she absolutely does not blame you at all, and she's now transformed. She's now transformed, and she hopes that this reading will be transformative for you. She really hopes that this reading will be the thing that where you can go, please put it behind you. Please put it behind you. So I'm just, my chat jumped. Twenty seventeen. It's almost as though she's saying, Love the Queen, it's almost that she's saying, she's just being transformed. I'm not really dead. I'm just transformed. And there was such happiness between you and her, and she was so happy to go on that holiday with you. And there's the travel card. She really enjoyed those last days and moments with you. Her love for you and your love for her is so pure. There's no way that she would ever blame you. And she just wishes and hopes that you have a long vitality, long fulfilled life. And really, please let it go now. Let it go now. Let it go now. It's gone. It's finished. Oh. And she just wants you to have peace. Absolutely. Peace. Please, put it to bed. It's gone. It's finished. It's over. You did nothing wrong. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it. There's nothing you did to bring it on or to make my death sooner than it would have been otherwise. And the best way that you can show me love is putting it to rest in your heart and soul. Trusting me enough. Trust my love for you enough that you would know that I would never blame you for what happened. And when you find peace in your heart over the situation, that's not you disrespecting me. That's you understanding that my love for you, she's coming to me in the first person, so excuse me reading in the first person, that my love for you transcends and transforms any concerns or issues or difficulties. Even if you were 100% to blame, I don't care, because I am transformed and I would love you anyway. I would love you anyway. I would be at peace anyway. But that's not what happened. You were not to blame. You know you were not to blame. And we both know that there is nothing in heaven and earth that would ever have made you do anything that would any way contribute to my death. We both know that. The way that you can restore happiness to me is by, if today really is the breakthrough that I hope it's going to be, and that you realize that the best gift you can give me is to be at peace in your own heart and to live your life fully in my honor, but with peace in your heart. Trust me enough to know that I understand that you had nothing to do with it. You didn't bring my death on any sooner than it would have. It was just the circumstances, and I do not blame you, not at all, not in any way. And so that's rise above earthly matters. That's an earthly matter. And I'm not in an earthly plane anymore. And all I desire for you is happiness. Oh, and look, my love for you is so pure and always has been, and I would never blame you. Any blame that attaches is coming from you. not coming from me. Please trust me enough to know that I would never blame you. And please really, really seek peace in your heart. And maybe think of something that you can do that would honor me. So instead of having this in your back of your mind or that energy in your heart, just do something in my honor. Something, it doesn't have to be big, just something small. Be kind to somebody. I don't know, plant a flower, just something that you can remember me by, that, it's going to change that energy. So maybe do something physical that lets go of that energy. Maybe it's a helium balloon that you take and you just let it go, and then you actually physically acknowledging that energy has gone, and you can accept the peace that I keep trying to place in your heart. So that's, yeah. It was a really happy time, but the thing that makes me sad is you thinking that I would ever blame you in any way, shape, or form. Please, please let it go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There you go. Love the Queen. There you go. I hope that is helpful to you. Yeah, her love for you is stronger than ever. Stronger than ever. Oh, okay. Sydney Observer says, I'm sorry to hear about your mother-in-law. Sending best wishes. Thank you so much. Dudu, sorry to hear about your mother-in-law. Pamela, so sad to hear your mum-in-law has been affected. And her brother. Wow, I'm so sorry. Praise for all. Getting older is so difficult. I am caregiving for my elderly father. Yeah, it is a difficult time, Pam. It is a very difficult time. Dudu. Okay. Let me go down and see more questions. And police, thank you very much for your kind wishes about my mother-in-law and her brother. Mariana says, thank you so very much. My absolute pleasure. Yes, please do hit the like button. Dave Murphy says, we got the remnants of the cyclone yesterday. Really heavy rain in Sydney, but nothing too bad. Oh, that's good. That's good. Sydney, my best mate is in Bribie. She came through without any damage. Wow, that's a miracle, Sydney, because Bribie Island really was hit quite badly. So that's amazing. And police. Recently, I lost my sweet girl of 70 years. CKD was the issue. Are there any messages from her? Thank you in advance. And police. CKD, I'm not sure what that is. Sweet girl, is that a daughter, or is that a pet, or is that, I'm not sure. And CKD, I don't know what is CKD. Okay, well, the cards will know. I won't be able to interpret very much because I don't really understand the situation. Boundaries. Also, remember, when you ask me a question, if you give me the person or the pet's name, or the whoever it is, if you give me their name and relationship to you, it's much easier for me to read. But especially names, there's such power in names. CKD, I don't know what that is. Let me just I'll quickly search it because it seems to be important. What is CKD? Chronic kidney disease. Oh dear. Chronic kidney disease. Oh. Boundaries. I'm getting here with the boundaries, and it's about not blaming yourself. You couldn't have taken better care of her than you did. Sorry. CKD. Yeah, this boundary card for you, Anne, is very much about you did your best. Oh, flexibility. It's important for you to be kind to yourself at this difficult time. Strength. There's more strength within you than you know. More strength within you than you know. Let's see. This one here. I'm getting almost from this the energy of when you feel down, I will be your strength. Interesting. Let me see. And police. And I am sorry for your loss. And police. What messages do you have? The unexpected. And this is very much a unexpected joy, unexpected delight, unexpected pleasure. So I'm getting that there's some sweet surprise waiting for you. That's going to happen unexpectedly, something really good. And then that's the insight card. And you will understand just how much she is thinking of you when this wonderful, beautiful surprise happens for you. And I'm getting that it's not too far off. In the next few months, maybe. Okay. I hope Anne is still with us. Sorry, my chat has jumped. Okay. Anne. Messages for Anne. Selenite. Purify yourself and connect with higher energies always available to you. So I'm getting that she's always going to be with you. And again, I'm just got to go into the first person here. Don't let your grief over my passing be the thing that is the main memory that you have for me, or that you have of me. Remember my life and not my death. Oh, that is so beautiful. It's just such kindred souls, kindred spirits there. That is so beautiful. Thank you, Anne, for your question. And let me see. Next week I will bring my laptop home from work, because I think maybe that's why the sound is not working so well. It might be because I'm using a bit of an older laptop. So there you go. And Pamela, totally exciting. Thank you for doing this. I was so lucky that a live popped into my feed. Oh, yay! I used to watch Lady C. I'm so glad you are working. Were you offered a legal job? Happy. So Pamela, yes, I was offered a legal job, and yes, I'm very, very, very happy. So the job that I was offered is it's a complete miracle. So basically, they, a big national firm here in Australia, but they didn't have a Queensland office. So they set up a Queensland office just a few months before I joined, and what they were looking for is people who ideally had their own small practices, who could bring the practice on board and then make use of their resources. And so, for example, I've been given, I think I just started the end of February, I believe. I've already got my own full-time assistant. So any resources that I need, they've got the financial backing to make it happen. And so they've got, an accounts department, so I don't have to do the accounts myself. They've got a marketing department, so that's got a massive marketing budget. They've got anything you need, they can provide. So it basically means that I can really focus on doing the high level intellectual property law stuff that I really love, while training up, new staff who are going to do more of the lower level work. It's like a miracle. And I still get to uh, keep my own clients, bring them on board. But then because they're quite a big firm, I get referrals from within the firm as well. So it's such an exciting opportunity. It's almost like starting my practice again from the beginning, but having this massive amount of resources behind me. And one of the lovely things also is that yeah, they don't. I can set things up in my department any way that I want. So I'm the head of the intellectual property department, and the expectation is that I will grow that and I will end up with a team of people working for me in that department. So it is super exciting, and key new beginnings, new beginnings, directions and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. And that was one of the things that, because I'd struggled in my practice, in my business, I'd struggled with running the business side of things. I really, the key to me was letting go of that energy and going, just because I've been struggling the last few years in my business, before that it was doing very well, but just because I've been struggling a little bit doesn't mean that I couldn't really reignite what I was doing if I had the resources. So yeah, I had to let go of that old energy. I also had to let go of the energy of having to be in control of everything, because in my business, obviously, I could make all the decisions. So now working with other people, they obviously have some ways of doing things. I've got a lot of freedom, but then there are some things that I don't get to decide, and that I had to let go of that, and I have to trust them as much as they trust me. So yeah, they are incredible, wonderful people. I'm so happy. Alrighty, let's see. Okay. Let me go through the chat. Yeah, and there's some comments about the sound in the chat. I am recording it on a second device as well, and I will put it up at the end. There's nothing I can do to fix the sound, I'm afraid. Um, it says that the stream health is excellent, so I don't know why. Okay. Sydney Observer missed most of the reading as the sound was cutting out. Oh, sorry, Sydney. I will go back and see if I can do a sound recording for you when I rewatch those cards. Okay, let me get back to some more questions. Hi, Janeka. Yes, doing well. Except my mother-in-law's back in hospital with another stroke, so we will hear later today what she's like. Oh, Munchie, couldn't you hear the? Oh no, Munchie, I will go back. I don't want to re-pull the cards for you, Munchie, but I will go back and do a voiceover for you as well. Um, Regina Valerie, any messages from my ancestors? Thank you for sharing this content. Oh, pleasure, Regina Valerie, pleasure. And I'm so glad to see you back. Let me see. What do your ancestors say? Oof, star, star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happinism. Oh, not happinism, of happiness, enthusiasm, and possibility. Wow. Hard times are over. Regina Valerie, that's wonderful. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to get on to the next questions now. Janeka, I have a non-spiritual question. Would you be able to take a look at my finance? Janeka, I think I've read on that for you before. Can you go back to the previous readings, because I can't read on it too often. I'm just getting the impression that the energy hasn't changed around that. Although having said that, this card just popped out again. I was shuffling, and the same card popped out that I got for the previous person. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So there you go, Janeka. Looks like things, well, it says hard times are over. So there you go. I don't feel I can do more of a reading on that. Sydney Observer became a star member. Oof, thank you, Sydney Observer. That's very, very kind. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Next questions. Let me see. Pamela DeMarco says they're planning their next life together and are full of happiness. That's fantastic, Pamela. Also, I wonder when you go back, if you go back and listen to the recording, I'm hoping that the sound will be better. Let me see. Lots of chat between everybody. I'm just going to go past that. Okay. Sorry about the sound. Next week I'll bring home a more powerful laptop. Yeah, I can't start a new one, Dave. The problem is then people won't be able to find me. Okay. I think it's this laptop. It's not powerful enough. So I am. Yeah. It sounds like the sound is cut out, so I'm just going to give it up for today. I think it's this old laptop. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I can't even type on it. Okay, just for this recording, I'm saying goodbye. If I didn't answer your question, please come back next week.